Hey guys, it's Anthony back with Dave. What's up, Dave?
What up, AV? Good to be here. Ready to check out some more action.
Yeah, Dave, looking forward to checking out some of these top speeds. We've had a ton of entries in the fast track. Athletes are calling out other racers. We saw like Andre Creator and Connor Baxter, all the guys calling each other out. Bruno Hasulio's talking about doing his entry next week when he gets his new board. So the APP fast track, that's where we're looking for the top speed over the course of 50 meters. You must go from a sitting start, and you got to film the sitting start as well. And we've seen a ton of entries come in this last week.
Yep, absolutely. We've seen, dark horses, maybe some sneaky guys from other countries, and we've also seen heavy hitters like Danny Ching. So it's been an action-packed week, lots of fast times, and I'm stoked to check them out.
Got a lot of unsponsored athletes submitting, and you can see the clip doesn't have to be high-tech, can be just a friend. There you see the GoPro GPS on screen right there, lots of different stances, and you can self-film right there. So you don't have to be high-tech, we just need to see the video.
That was a clip I came across on Instagram. That guy on the rogue board looked really fast. April Zilgs, Casper with the centaur suit, just half man, awesome. And then
straight off,
Leonard Nika and Danny Ching, the heavy hitters, just getting after it. That's got to be intimidating.
Yeah, Rylan Hart even threw one down as well, I think in that same training session with Danny Ching. So interesting checking out all the different ways people are filming. And that was just a clip of everyone, but we're going to look at the top 10 overall for the APP fast track. And just a reminder, these are just like the first clips coming in. After this weekend, we're going to have top 10 for men and top 10 for women separate. And we're going to start talking about the individual competitions that are going on. But for now, we're going to look at the top 10 highest, fastest speeds over the course of 50 meters. Here it is, your top 10, hashtag APP fast track. There's June the Machine, 10th place, 7.7 miles per hour.
I love that one. June the Machine, one of the characters in our sport over here in the States, and he puts in the time, and he's just a passionate racer, so I'm glad to see him in the top 10. That's fun.
Awesome, 9th place from Denmark, 8.2 miles an hour. You see that patented staggered Casper Steinfast stance. That's pretty fast, actually.
Yep, it looks like she's got maybe a little shorter paddle and quite a big blade. Getting that nose out of the water, getting that board planing. Nice time for Caroline. Number 8, we got Iron Smith Therapy Sup Racer up and at 'em, digging deep with the 8.8 miles per hour time. That's a nice little clip.
There it is. There's the Garmin stats. See, we don't even know who these guys are. The unsponsored athletes. So I think we'll be hopefully getting some names, but we're just going off your Instagram handle. And Dave, you've named more Instagram handles than any person alive.
Well, this one is easy. April Zill, because that's her real name. And look at April, the biggest shoulders in SUP. Check her out. The grit,
stroke rate,
on the face, and everything.
Staggered stance, regular footer with her left foot in front. So look at her. I'm keeping track of my 9 attempts in my 9 to 9 blog, so you can check out all of April's stats. And looked like she actually got that one in and didn't follow the boat this week. April Zilg, runner-up in the APP World Tour overall rankings last year.
This is the one I came across. I love this one. I love how the board is just evenly balanced, nice, fast cadence, and he's got it figured out. Creator Andre looking fast.
Yeah, Olympian in the high kneel canoe, and he's super technical. You can see he's got a max speed entered and a max speed acceleration. And I think we're just looking for the max speed, but right there you see the max speed acceleration. And he even goes a little deeper and says, yes, I mentioned 2 speed options because he's seeing what other guys put. And like I talked about him being an Olympian, he breaks it down so technical. And this is the fun part of this APP Fast Track. Number 5, running down the top 10 for the APP Fast Track fastest speed over 50 meters, Casper Steinfath, current APP world champion, throwing down his entry after 2 hours of teaching surfing in his new gig as a surf lesson CEO. Wetsuit half down. I just love this.
Where was the patented Casper Steinfath growl at the end, though?
I know. No growl, no helmet. What's up with that?
Was he on 12, 6, or 14?
This is my question that I want to know as well. I'm pretty sure that was a 12-6. Oh, Kane DeGraw. What? Beating Casper Steinfath. This is a personal trainer out of Australia that works with the Walkerdine family, and he's thrown in the mixed. Awesome.
Yep, and the winner of the Best Hair Award this round as well. So Kane showing up.
With the time that fast, looks like he's going to have to enter a couple races. He came to several events last year, but Kane, it's over, man. You're in. You're racing. Oh, here it is, number 3. Danny Ching cleaning the lens. There you see his GPS from the GoPro up. A couple of outrigger canoes with him there. I know his boy Rylan Hart was training with him. Danny Ching currently in 3rd place. And here he goes.
I love how it said 1 mile per hour when he was still sitting down. He's the fastest sit-down paddler I've ever seen. And Danny Ching, if you see that black hat and those sunglasses chasing you down, you know you're in for trouble. Danny Ching throwing down the 10.7 miles per hour. I love it.
He's gassed. That's how you know you sprinted hard, is when you can see how much he's breathing. And great to see Danny taking part and getting his whole crew into it as well. So that's what you got to do. All the guys you train with, all of you guys and gals throw in some times. So who's this unknown right here?
Tommaso Pampanella hammering it. Looks like a real narrow, slick, flatwater board. You saw at the end there, you know, it looked a little tippy. So maybe there's some secret board stuff happening in the design, but that's a fantastic time.
Yeah, and I love how he's calling out Christian Anderson, Michael Booth, Tom Guru, and you know, we're gonna look into. You can see Andre like, so was that a time for 50 meters? Dead start. He's curious. We'll be digging deeper into all these technical aspects as well. And the number 1 fastest speed, top speed, Leonard Nika.
Yeah, and really no surprise there. Leonard Nika definitely known, you know, to have a quick start, get out in front and lead pack, and looks like everything came together for him doing these sprints.
And he also, you know, his brother Claudio's, I think, more known as a sprinter. Leonard, I think, does better over longer distances, but as we see now, he's a great sprinter. So there he is. You can see him calling out Andre Krator, calling out Claudio Nika, Connor Baxter. Let's see what you can do. And there he is, Leonard Nika, throwing down the fastest time thus far. And I'd like to also point out that Leonard Nika has an entry in the APP Ride of the Season as well. So cool to see him doing both disciplines.
Fast track completed. I nominate Andrew Crichton, Claudio Nika, and Connor Baxter. Let's see what you guys can do.
Yep, double trouble for Leonard Nika, and it's super fun to see. We should have a like button, or we should start taking tallies of who gets called out the most. And I think Connor Baxter has got the most call outs. Connor, we're coming for you, bro. You got a target on your back.
Connor, the new dad, he's just waiting. He's like, you guys submit all your times, and maybe that's part of the strategy. Wait to see what other guys and girls do so that you kind of know what you need to do in order to throw down the fastest times. So we'll see how it all plays out. That's just the first couple weeks in the books, and this is turning out to be a super exciting competition, virtual competition that you can do anywhere, at your house, at your home break. Well, not at your house, you need to hit the water, but definitely at your home break. And Dave, we need to get on the water and get our submissions in.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you could submit as many times as you want, so it'll be fun to see some of the guys go over the top, right? Like they post their score, but then Connor comes and beats their speed, and then they go back out and try to beat the speed. So it's gonna be awesome to see how people push themselves and see what max speed we can get. We might see max speeds we've never seen before.
Yeah, I believe so. And I don't think anyone's ever really tracked max speed. I know several guys have talked about it, and Danny Ching talks about it in some of his clinics and things, but there's never been a competition like this where we're just looking for max speed. So board design, like you talked about before the competition started, definitely comes into play. Maybe you're trying a different board just to see how fast you can go. Fin placement, fin design, paddle length, paddle blade size. There's so many factors that go into it. And some of these top athletes that have the ability to try different boards and paddles will be switching it up.
Hey, and don't forget, all you unsponsored athletes out there getting ready to submit, April Zilg has been posting every Tuesday some tips how to increase your speed and get faster. So make sure to check those out every Tuesday with April Zilg. Absolutely, Anthony, that was fun as heck. And unfortunately, Drew couldn't make it. He got stuck in the elevator. But you know what? We handled it. You did a great job. I'm feeling awesome. So thanks for the hang, Anthony and APP. We'll see you next week.
All right.